Generate, upload, and profit. It's as easy as that. And in this video, we're going to show you exactly how you can harness the new AI to make money online in 2023. As an example, this store right here has generated over $116,000 in pure revenue. Now, if you thought that was impressive, this store right here is generating over $1 million in pure revenue, harnessing the power of the AI that I am about to show you. What you want to do is go over to Google and look something up called DALL-E 2. It's going to bring you to the top of the page for OpenAI. You're going to go ahead and click on that and open it up. Now you can go ahead and log in if you already have an account or sign up. Again, this is completely free to use. Once you've created your account and actually logged into OpenAI, you'll be greeted with this page that gives you some examples. This is all AI generated art. It's basically enter a text or enter a phrase and the AI will fully generate a photo, drawing, or illustration that represents that phrase. The next thing we need to do is go over to Etsy.com. This is where we're actually going to upload and sell our art in a very specific manner. So we're going to go up and type in a keyword or phrase that we would like to target. Make it something that you like or something that you enjoy. In my case, I typed in Japan art style coffee mug. I'm going to scroll down and find a keyword. So samurai kabuki coffee Japanese illustration. So let's go ahead and target that. We're going to go back over to DALL-E and we're going to say a samurai fighting in kabuki style illustration. Let's plug that in and see what it comes up with. So this is what it gave us. It generated these 4 images. I think my favorite of the 4 would probably be this guy on the far left. So we can take him, and then on the top right there's this button that says variations. If we take our favorite image from the set it gave us and click on variations, it will then generate 4 more images that have that specific style. Alrighty, and here we go. We have actually 5 illustrations, 4 brand new ones and the 1 original one we chose, and we can go ahead and choose our favorite from this. Now these last 2 on the right I'd have to say are probably my favorite, so I'm actually going to go ahead and download both of those images. Now real quick, you may have 2 questions. Number 1, is this legal? And number 2, is this compliant with their terms of service? Well, to answer number 1, yes, this is 100% legal. All of this falls under public domain. It is copyright free, and you can legally use it for whatever you would like. In this case, we're going to be using it for profit. Number 2, is this compliant with their terms of service? Well, OpenAI and DALL-E 2 implicitly gives you complete control over the artwork you generate. That means you have freedom to use it for personal, or in our case, commercial uses. So now that we have our artwork, it is time to actually place it onto something. And for that, we're going to go over to Printful. Printful is known as a print-on-demand fulfillment service. That means if you upload a graphic, they will place that graphic onto a product of your choosing and even fulfill all of the shipping once that product is ordered. So using DALL-E 2, Etsy, and Printful, we can now create this nice little fully automated funnel that will push products out into the marketplace at really no cost to us. Once you make a completely free Printful account, we're going to go up to Add Product. This is where we're going to choose what we want to place our graphic onto. Now, I really like the coffee mugs, so we're going to go to Home and Living, and then we're going to go down to mugs. Once we do that, we're going to be put on a page with a few options. Now, my favorite is this white ceramic mug with the color inside, especially the black. It just looks really, really well. And we come to this very simple page where drop design here. We're literally just going to drag the design that we downloaded from DALL-E 2 and we're going to drop it onto our mug. Once we do that, it will give us this mock-up. And I'm going to go ahead and drag this one over to that side. And let's go ahead and upload the other image that we grabbed from DALL-E. And we're going to drag it over to the right side. We're going to go ahead and center both of those like such. And then we'll go ahead and go to a mock-up view, which will give us basically a 360-degree view of what our product will look like after it's already been printed. So we can see one side here, the other side there, we can even have a mock-up of someone holding our generated mug. It's pretty cool. While this is generating, go ahead and go make a free Etsy account. This is completely free and extremely fast to do and can be done, like I said, while this is generating. Once you have your mock-up generated, we can then click on proceed to go to the next step, and this will be what displays on our Etsy store. So we can go ahead and let's say we like the person holding it. I'm actually gonna go with the more floral look, and let's go with the side, let's go with the handle pointing to the right, and then we can proceed to details. Once we're on the details page, SEO and keywords really come into demand. And if you don't know what SEO is, it's just search engine optimization. It basically means you want something someone is searching for to show your product first, or at least close to the top. This is why the very first step we did was actually go to Etsy and find a keyword to target. We can go back to that exact mug that we were targeting, and we can take a little bit of that description. Now, we're not going to use it word for word, of course, but we already know that that keyword set ranks that product close to the top of the page, so we can grab it and then alter it for our own needs. So you can see what we came up with here: Samurai Kabuki Coffee Japanese Illustration Mug. It goes on, it's very wordy, but it's very keyword driven. We're then going to copy that, and just for the additional SEO, we're going to paste it at the bottom of the description. The final thing we need to do is insert our tags. As you can see, we already got these in here to save some time, but you basically take variations of the keywords you're targeting and put them into tag form. Now we can go ahead and click on proceed to pricing. This is where we price our item for Etsy. You can see that it shows us the price that it's going to charge us is $8.95. Found that going with $14.95 is a great middle point, and this is just after researching a bunch of the top sellers or star sellers on Etsy to really see what the competition is and what sells the best at what price. Now at this price, we are actually undercutting by a little over $1 our keyword competitor. After we've completed our pricing, all we have to do is click submit to store, and Printful will actually upload this exact item with the variations, pricing, and graphic we chose to our Etsy storefront. There you go. So here's a quick crazy hack and kind of a thank you for sticking around this long in the video. If you don't want to take time to actually generate your own AI art, even though it's free, if you don't want to waste those few seconds it takes, you can go to a website called Raw Pixel. Raw Pixel is a completely free tool, yet again, that will allow you to download public domain works of art. Now, public domain art is artwork that was created so long ago it has no copyright, and it can be used for personal or commercial use completely royalty free. So scrolling down here, we can see a bunch of artists, and we can use any of this art for our print-on-demand designs. That means hats, t-shirts, mugs, water bottles, you name it. You can copy this work directly, copy, download, and then paste onto your Printful designs and push it to your Etsy store. You won't be breaking any laws or any terms of service agreements. This is, however, one of many ways you can make money online in 2023 using AI. If you want to know many more ways, you can check out this video on your screen now, as it is 5 genius ways you can use AI like ChatGPT to make a fully automated online business in 2023.